we're live. Let me get this going here to adjust the audio. This may be the last live stream I record this way with my headset plugged into the capture card, not the computer. I can't change the audio level coming out of the PS2 separately. That's kind of a problem. Maybe on the minimum. Again, it's probably a better way than this, but for now, that's what I'm going with. I should have the correct memory card in there. I was switching them up earlier, checking out some games and save data. But in case it's the wrong one, it's easy enough to switch it out. I think there's a wrong card here, actually. I think I may have saved data both cards. These old 8 megabyte PlayStation 2 cards. Let's see if this works. It should. Sure. So right now the way I've got it, my capture card, and it's got a slot in for the headset. And that's great, except for the fact that I can't adjust the PlayStation 2 level on a system basis. Still a work in progress with the overlay setup here, with green this time. Trying the chat box, I'm not sure how effective that will be at that size, but we'll give it a go. Let's get the information from before. It's the correct one. Okay. I'm playing Exhibition tonight anyway, so somewhat immaterial. Singles match to start with. Make sure the stream is working properly. The Lakers and the Suns. Lakers were down big earlier. Now it's going down to the wire. Pop my TV over to the Twitch app and my Fire Stick. It's weird trying to watch basketball where there's not any fans there, and I don't like pro wrestling to that end. Pro wrestling is more, I'd say put more in a difficult spot without fans being there because of how reliant pro wrestling is on the crowd reaction versus something like basketball, where certainly the crowd reactions are great, but it's a little different. Such an unusual collection of wrestlers in this game. Kevin Nash. Testing one thing here. Okay, so the delay is not as slim as I thought it was. A little more. I do 3 things at once, and probably trying to speak as one of those is not a good idea, considering what actually makes sense when I'm communicating. Okay, so the stream looks to be working just fine. I think it will be better when I can have the PS2 or whatever input audio at its own level I can change within OBS Studio. I've got so many options for overlays and additions and extras, and because the way I have it set up, you can't split the audio, so that's one thing that you can't do with this particular configuration. I'll go up against Jericho. With bad blood. Nash and Jericho. Got a couple of music copyright dings on my very first video I posted on this new YouTube account that I've set up. Linked at nashfullou.com, I might add. So I've been streaming these videos live on Twitch, but inevitably with a live stream you're going to have stuff that falls off it in there. So I'll have it recorded as well locally. I can post that later on YouTube. This is one of the songs that I got the algorithm ding on. It wasn't like a strike against me, but it won't allow me to monetize it. Not that I could right now anyway, not that I'm even looking to necessarily. You know, as much as I thought I had, well, okay, it does fit in that window. I thought for a second maybe I had messed something up with the dimensions there. There's that little black bar at the top, but that was just the way that particular shot looked. So Kevin Nash how to work the hard camera. There you go. Turn around, bud. What's this, WCW? Speak on Jericho for 5 minutes, let him pin me. I'm getting over that way. Ugh. Come on. The ref is supposed to be invisible. Come on, out of the way. It's been slow at plotting thus far. But this game is very realistic as far as how it portrayed people. Kevin Nash is not going to wrestle the same as Rey Mysterio Jr. But if the game wasn't balanced, it'd be no fun to use the smaller guys. It's kind of like pro wrestling where it's got, you play it right, you can do all sorts of things with guys that shouldn't be able to have a competitive fight in a typical circumstance. If you test the strength, another rest hold. Luckily, this game plays much better than this normally as far as speed goes. Got a big guy in there putting the hurt on somebody. Whoa, back body drop. the most impressive back body drop I ever saw was, what, 30 years ago now. It's crazy to say that. Late 1990, Nashville Municipal Auditorium. Jericho tries to pin me. Haku against Davey Boy Smith. And Davey Boy took this crazy high back body drop. And you can see it, at least that's similarly, it's like a third of the post, on the Madison Square Garden show between Haku and Davey Boy. He was taking that bump on the road every night. England's choking, dropping down Jericho. Man, break my neck on that. They're gonna flip through all the way from Kota Ibushi. Commit to it. You don't want to land literally on your head. Jericho out of position there. Should have gone for the jackknife. There we go. Powerbomb time. Though Jericho might not be worn down enough just yet. Should have given this match a time limit now that I think about it. That on-screen clock adds a lot to it, but if it's no time limit match, which is the default, it won't actually show you an on-screen clock because there's not any end to it potentially. All right, a second one. Will this do it? Jericho going up heavy. There we go. That was a rather dismal opener. All right. It annoys me that I can't change the time limit on this screen. You gotta pick your wrestlers first, I guess, and then go from there. I mentioned Mysterio earlier. There he is. I believe this was the first WWE game that he was in. Didn't exactly put him over as far as the overall rating went. Christian's a Hall of Famer. They jobbed him out here. This should be good. Now, okay, where do I set like the time limit or whatever? Oh, match rules. Yeah, I don't think you can change the default. It's in Fire Pro. It's not that user-friendly, I guess, as far as that particular element of it goes. So Mysterio against Christian. This game takes its time to load. Trying to listen to the lyrics here, and the crowd noise started to drown it out. Give Christian generic intro music from 2002, number 33. I guess he's working heel in this match. Was Christian doing a Memphis strut? Did he get Jackie Fargo's blessing for that? Why is Christian posing like he's Matt Hardy? It's crazy to me though, but this game, Here Comes the Pain, is more fun than any WWE title that's come out since then. And this game came out a long time ago. Like 17 years ago. Christians have to stand there doing gymnastic routines. That's not what I was going for. I'm not trying to spin kick the ref. This game is very fast paced. It's not a true like wrestling simulator. It's more fun this way. This particular setup. Oh. No, it's been there in less than a minute. And this game won't give you that kind of variance. Some surprises. Matches will last longer than you think, or vice versa. Had a great match with Chavo Guerrero Jr. against me playing as Tajiri the other day. Okay, that didn't work. Didn't get all of that one. Drop kick connected. Trying to catch him in on the rebound off the ropes and then reverse. I love the reversal system in this game. It feels like it rewards you without allowing you to spam it. And that's a tough, very tough at times. Point to hit that sweet spot. Don't be too easy, don't be too difficult. Straight kick from the back of the head. Neck breaker there for Christian. Wasn't quite going for that. Mysterio's quick enough, even in those tight situations where you've got to make a move fast. You got a pretty good chance of getting the first strike in. Christian tumbling to the floor. Let's see if I can figure this out. Oh, whoa, stop running. That's twice I tried to catch him off the ropes on a reversal. The first time it worked, and then the second two times it didn't, which is actually kind of like a positive thing. It worked every time. How fun would that be? If you had to have more precise time, you can never hit it. That'd be frustrating. Maybe I should try and catch Christian off the rope. Mysterio, the low blow into Rudo. Moonsault. Let's go for cover. Frankensteiner off the top rope by Mysterio. Off the top. Mysterio's going for a headbutt there or what? Uh-oh. There we go. Push that to a DDT. Nicely done. There's some refs there. Oh! Brutal landing. Mysterio's not even selling it. Listen, a dive to the outside and land back first into the concrete floor like your PCO at Madison Square Garden at the Supercard show last year. Let's hit him for a ride. I'll go this way. Put on a dance routine. Oh no! Come on. Like a Mysterio turned heel. The low blow earlier. How the chair, a giant oversized chair. The ref didn't see it, he can't call it. Or something like that. What was the ref to get the chair out of the ring just to leave it there? Christian with a DDT of his own. Not in the chair. Nice knee lift. Yeah, break that momentum up. Even Mysterio can't quite get the jump on somebody at the first strike when he slides in the ring, which is realistic. A few times it could. So, okay, that's probably not going to be as fast as. How much Christian doing there? A 5-second pose? For those with the benefit of flash photography, is that a lava straw cradle? It is. 1, 2. Oh, 2.9. Go for that, spear with him going off the ropes one way, me the other. Oof. Well, let's turn around. Uh-oh. Oof. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Although you know a game is fun when you can lose and still enjoy it. My motion sickness has actually gotten worse as I've gotten older. In some ways, it feels like that. Playing Simpsons Road Rage, I don't ever remember getting motion sick playing that game when I had. I don't know how many times I've played it down in Tampa back in the day, but it's been a long time. It's more difficult. It's become more progressively difficult for me on airplanes as far as motion sickness. Last time I flew anywhere was down to New Orleans over WrestleMania 34 weekend. I mean, the pandemic has given me some latitude as far as travel goes, as far as not feeling like I'm missing out too much by not traveling entirely. Went out to California for those New Japan Pro Wrestling shows, and they were a blast. It was worth it every time. But it was like, when the Dramamine, it's like maybe it's going to work and maybe it won't. Even with the wristbands, it's stressful in a different kind of way. Plus, when you're 6'2" with long legs like me, being stuck in like a middle seat, or the jerk in front of you wants to lean their seat back, or with a high knee like I'm going for a Kamagoye. But you can't quite do that on an airplane. With a tag match this time. It's actually more fun sometimes because if I'm only playing as one of the two wrestlers on the team when I'm not the legal man, that's a really fun element of this game that you don't get nearly as much, at least in my experience, in other titles of similar quality or less. Red A. So it's better. Well, no, I'm not going to use Benoit. Absolutely not. Let's see if we go with the blue and red. Last time I got too cute with the colors. I had Ric Flair with his red, and then Nikolai Volkov on the other side. It got more unwieldy than it should have. DiBiase. I'm surprised it didn't default me to Devon there. So I've got to one at a time scroll up. There he is. So Angle and DiBiase against the Dudleys. And if you caught all four of those guys in their prime, it'd be a tremendous match. This should be fun too. So it's me playing as Kurt Angle, with DiBiase as a teammate against the Dudley Boys. I wish I could set the match link default to 30 instead of unlimited, but I don't believe you can do that in this game. You have to read up on it. It's not the end of the world to change it, but if you ever forget, like I did in the first match on this stream, then you're in a tough position as far as trying to figure out how much time has elapsed in a match. Because there's real time and there's time in a game, and those two don't always match up. Usually they don't, actually. Mysterio getting pressed there by Big Show. It looks like he's wearing like a bodysuit with that gold medal like it's printed there as opposed to being actual metal hanging from around his neck. Now, why did I get a cart? I guess if you pay a premium price, you get the premium entrance. Of course, we got stiffed on the theme music there. Just pretend it's DiBiase from 88 before he had theme music. I wouldn't look about as a team or as individuals. It makes sense as a team, but... Pretty elaborate entrance they have there. Ditto for the designs on those shirts. I mean, by PS2 standards. There's no way to get away from that click. Maybe I'll be able to do that if I do the mic through the computer. That'd be a couple of positives gained there. It's funny, like a Big John stud, like it's a big deal. Come on, Angle. You're getting taken down by Bubba Ray Dudley. Boy, Ray's a tough guy, I'm not doubting that. But 2003 Angle. Not want to be taken down very much. But look at this. Arm drag off the top rope on Bubba Ray Dudley. Now tagging DiBiase. Oh, come on. That's one thing with this game it does a poor job of is tag. Yes, that's what I was trying to do the first time. Take off the turnbuckle like I'm Toriano. Stop that tag from helping, okay? No, pin. This is the DDT Iron Man title. Get heat on that and I'm an unbelievable guy. Devon's fighting back. Was for a minute there. through the barricade. More of a thing from later WWE games. What's the angle doing over there in the corner? I can't quite see it. Did I just lose my... I did. I had a finisher signature move. Whatever. I guess I somehow... Oh. That wasn't my fault. From the pay no mind list there by Devon Dudley. That didn't trip him up. Devon trying to be the rule follower there. Come on, DiBiase, you're killing me. Oh, you're fighting with Devon. They're going for a one shot. Is this Kevin Dunn production?
1, 2.
The answer is no, because the camera would be shaking a lot more when it's done. Speaking of motion sickness. There we go. DiBiase rest up there for a minute. Just knocking Devon right off the apron. I'll drop kick the back of the leg. That works. Devon, his head and arms are fine, but his torso and legs are taking a beating. Amateur wrestling on the floor. There was a wrestling mat and a ring in there, but never mind that. Gutbuster by Angle on Devon Dudley. Ryan DiBiase and Bubba Ray Dudley in the ring. DiBiase has the advantage. I'll go for the ankle lock. I cannot get a submission win outside the ring, but I'm gonna wear him down a bit more.
1, 2, 3.
Not the most exciting tag match you'll ever see, but it worked. Devon never got to tag in. What are you doing, Hebner? We won the match. Raise arms in victory. No theme music because DiBiase got the deciding fall. Although in some ways, theme music is a mask for how the legitimate crowd reactions are. And that can be a problem if you're trying to fool yourself into thinking the fans want something they actually don't. I don't think Piper gets any music either. No bagpipes. Again, I've mentioned this before, but when they made this game, the mindset was just starting to change in WWE as far as having wrestlers in video games that weren't active wrestlers. And that was in large part because of, was it Showdown? Legends of Wrestling? That's why Michaels is in here, even though he was only a relatively recent returnee. That long absence, that what at the time looked like a career-ending back injury. That doesn't exactly look like Cena. Or is this the Thugonomics version? with Hillbilly Jim. So you can get a different version of the person. It's just the in-season stuff if you've messed with that at all. That's where it would show up in this game. I think that Jeff Hardy downloaded. And I do. He was between runs in WWE at that point. Why not? Roddy Piper and Hillbilly Jim against the Hardy Boys. As a collection of 2001 WWF tag teams there with the Hardys. Although ironically, I saw them in a tag team match in Orlando 3 years ago, right before they went to their most recent run in WWE. Although I guess Jeff is still there. At least they got the cool little cart entrance. Now, I don't know why Hillbilly Jim had to get his own cart here, but that's what you're going to see here in a second. That's the way the game is set up. And there might be a way to give the Legends guys their own team entrance that would eliminate that. But I don't know. I've never really messed with that part of it. Or if I have, it's been a very long time. The belt. It's quite the alternate universe. World Heavyweight Champion, Hillbilly Jim. Look at that. Wow. It's done for my season mode. I guess the last season I played, he was the World Heavyweight Champion. Apparently it carries over. Although Hillbilly Jim without the theme music is really not the same. Now, the Hardys should get their own entrance, even though Jeff Hardy's a creator wrestler. I think I would have put them together as a team before, but maybe not. Well, okay, there they are. Well, they have one entrance to choose from. Like Jeff has one in this game. That's an odd-looking Jeff Hardy. Is that Master Watto? It's the way to the Grandmaster. Where's Tenzan? Hiroshi Tenzan. Where's the Mentor? It's funny seeing on the bottom right of the screen there where I've got it's the front, the spine, and the back of Here Comes the Pain. I've seen the front plenty of times, but usually I've got the game somewhere. It's on, either it's sticking in the cabinet with the spine showing, or it's where I'm playing it and it's not face down. Hadn't really noticed the contract signing there on the top part of the back with Lesnar and Undertaker. So Piper and Matt Hardy start off. I'll try to actually do some wrestling, not just harass the other non-legal participant once I tag out. Airplane spin? Yeah. It looks like they're setting up like a ref bump spot there. Spin around the legs, swinging out like that. Put him to accidentally knock the ref over. Not the most conventional attack, but it works. Oh, he's gonna tag out. Piper herself for that drop kick. Yeah, he's going to tag out. I got to give Jeff Hardy credit for trying to stop me from making the tag. It's more intuitive than you normally get in a game like this. Reversal roll on. Hardy, stop that. Oh, I like the ref out. It's New Japan Pro Wrestling here. Now, wait a minute. It's doing that stupid thing where it's trying to make me walk up toward the top again. It was doing that before, but then it... Okay, this is really frustrating. Why is it doing this? That's just strange. Like, if it happened in every match or anytime I was using this controller, I'd understand. But meanwhile, look at this. I'm not... You can see me. Alright, I'll jump down. Or he'll just climb back up. Why is Piper doing the flare flop out there? I wasn't doing this before with the up arrow thing. Up one. So I'm at a loss to explain it. Let's do it this way then. This for a bit. See, now Piper's not doing the moving forward thing. That is so strange. I'll just punch him up onto the platform there. Or punching up before. Come on. That's so weird. So I went back to the ring, so it can't be the controller because we do it all the time if it were a mechanical issue.
1, 2.
Piper taking his time to get there. Get the oversized novelty chair. There we go. Let's wait for him. Whoa! Hillbilly Jim didn't give me the Yankee. He was going to go for the plancha there. Whoa! Oh, I removed the turnbuckle pad. I guess not. Why was Hillbilly Jim attacking me?
1, 2.
Come on. So I should just stand there for a minute. It's not going to be trying to go up to the top rope again. That's so weird. If you ever want to see a lengthy exchange between Hillbilly Jim and Jeff Hardy, you're in luck. Kind of strange that Hillbilly Jim was even in this game because it's not like he's a character that WWE particularly tries to merch much out of as far as this, intellectual property goes. Whoa! It's a strange jump there by Jeff Hardy. It's getting kind of weird. Hillbilly Jim climbing over the top rope like he's Andre the Giant. Hardy, no luck. Oops, sorry, Hillbilly. Trying to hit you, pal. I'm not even sure what Hillbilly Jim's finisher is. Like a body slam or like he just sits on you. Hardy's getting thrown all over the place. Bumping like crazy. Oh. Where's the thing? Didn't make the save, or he's not going to go for a pin. early to try and get a reasonable pinfall on Hillbilly Jim, considering how blue he still has. Uh-oh, that's not gonna help things. Second one quick like that would be a problem. Yeah, can make the tag, Hillbilly. Come on, I'm trying to get here. There we go. This is the downside when you're only playing as one of the two participants. Try and treat it like a normal wrestling match. You're sitting there and waiting. At least that's been my experience with this game. Whoa. Trying to go for a running sunset flip and do a pin attempt. That's what happened. Whoa. I wonder if I get a swanton if I can steal a finisher on Hardy. It's not worth the effort. Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, bell already rang there, Hardy. Yeah, it's not as much fun when you forget the clock on the match. We'll do one more match and we'll end this particular stream of this game. Might do some more streaming later tonight. Use this Randy Savage Creator Wrestler since I've broken at the PS2 here recently, so I'm not sure what kind of design I'm looking at here. Can you imagine that match with both of those two in their prime, Randy Savage and Eddie Guerrero? And not like a 5-minute WCW television match either, like a full-fledged territory era style arena show main event match. Randy just got the long pants look. A lot of the creator wrestlers in this game have giant biceps. Something I noticed with the Jerry Lynn creator wrestler the other day. He's ready for a pose down. Yeah, total jobber entrance. I don't think Savage was ever that skinny. With the giant arms. Like the torso of a luchador. Not the most inspiring choice of a cowboy hat there. Like a miniature cowboy hat. right, so Eddie Guerrero is going to be my opponent. Playing as Randy Savage, and hopefully Savage is a better creative wrestler from a move standpoint than how the body design went with the giant arms and the torso. This is like Savage of '92 when he started wanting to wear a bodysuit. More a shirt than anything, a bodysuit. It's more like Ultimate Warrior, the bodysuit. Eddie Guerrero. Trying to roll me up when I'm not paying attention early. Savage just sounded like crazy for Eddie early. Oh, come on. Crunching sound, that's unpleasant. Oof. Get the sound effect for that. Okay, where's like Savage actually acting like Savage? This creator wrestler choice leaves something to be desired. Nice reversal. Eddie misses the plancha. Slow count there. Whoa. How is that not a disqualification? Pick up a chair and hit somebody with it is okay, but throw me into the stairs. It's the other way around. That'd be a DQ, and into the stairs is okay. It's like somebody being thrown to the ring post. For some reason, that's not a conduct worthy of a disqualification in most pro wrestling matches, but it's a lot more believable as a knockout than like a chair shot to the back or something. And a lot more innocuous. The loaded purse. Trying to do a plancha. I just know I'm not doing quite right with that. There we go. He's got strength advantage. He's got giant arms. Or not. Sure, Savage, why not? Top rope Rana. Flying headbutt in this game. Notice how Mysterio earlier. This is just not a very well designed Randy Savage. And yes, better than what I can do as a design, so we don't have that much room to talk. There is that element with this game where sometimes it looks like the wrestlers are about to fall like into the, or they're sinking into the ring mat itself. That's with the Sabu in that Elimination Chamber match the other day. The pinfall's like he's in the ring, literally. Blocked a drop kick. Let's go total Toriano with a turnbuckle in the corner. Okay, just a flying headbutt that knocks out both my opponent and the referee. One time already. Drop kick in the corner hurts. Oh, visual pinfall, the ref's out. Clothesline there by Eddie. Oh, he's hurting. Here we go. Get him off the top rope with the Rana. Savage the luchador and get top rope and hit the L1 button. There we go. Maybe this will do it. There we go. All right, so that's it for this stream. I may do some more later. I've got a couple of choices. One I might go with is the Capcom Classics collection. A lot of like very good ports from arcade to PlayStation 2. Like you can't tell the difference. At least I couldn't. Yeah, arcade versions. That'll be a little bit later, if not tonight, then later on into the day tomorrow. Although with college football, my schedule becomes rather limited. It's like tonight, wait for these championship games to finish up at Oregon, Southern Cal, the Pacific part of the U.S., Pacific time zone, California. All right, so that's it for this broadcast. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.